This video is going to show you how to wind bobbins and thread Singer 400 series machines, the 401, which this is, the 403 and 404. As far as with the bobbin winding, there's a separate spool down here. I think the 404s do not have this, so you'll be up here at this point where you loop it through this this guide and then another guide down here up to the winder. But I'll show you with this on the lower stem. You have a it's a little spring-loaded tension as you're winding. You go underneath it and up, so you're locked into it. And let me show you the bobbins too. These are a little crescent shaped, where the class 15s are flat on the sides. If you want period bobbins for the 400 series, 400 and 500 series, they have these three little holes on the side, and then this is actually for the thread. They say when you go to wind the bobbin, you can put the thread through the hole and then break it off later, like this. I just sometimes just wrap it around, getting it started. You have a the balance wheel release knob on this side. You hold your wheel and turn the top of the knob towards you to release it for winding, and then you just basically press the bobbin on there. And I just go around a couple times. Sometimes it's quicker to do that than to find it through the hole. And then basically it's just putting this up into let's try this again. You gotta make sure you get it overlapping. And basically you just press the lever up to the wheel to give it tension to go. And that's all there is to it. You've got a wound bobbin. Next I'm going to show you threading the machine. You basically have two spools up here, spool pins. You have a thread guide down through your thread tensioner with a spring on here. You've got this little loop, and then through the tension puller, another guide, another thread guide, and then down to the needle. Your needle groove should be on the front of the facing you, because this is where your thread goes down, the thread goes back through. So really, just to show you, I mean, this goes pretty quick. You pull it front to back, or I'm sorry, back to front through the first guide, and then hold it down. Make sure your presser foot's up so your tension's released on the tensioner, and you just go through the discs, pull up on the spring, because there's a little hook catch here. You can see it's on there, and then come out back behind this guide again, go through the hole, right to left, and then right to left through this next guide. Down here you're going from your right rear to the left front, so you're now behind that one, and this one on top of the needle clamp is going from left to right. And then there's a little slot down here now at the bottom of the needle clamp, and that goes in from the right to the left. Bring your needle up and I use one of these in case your thread's not always perfect. And your thread goes through the needle from front to back. Like so. And then we put our bobbin in. I'm going to use this, it's a different color. Basically in your bobbin casing, there's a little groove here behind the tensioning plate on it, and that groove goes up towards the right. So you want to take your thread, you can see it's coming off of the bobbin, off of this side. You want that going opposite direction, so you're going to pull it back through. So basically just drop the bobbin in and then pull it through till it's clipped in. Slide this up. There's a little hole here. Hold on to your thread and rotate it once through to bring your threads up through. And then there's a cutter on the back. And there you have it. Now the machine's ready to sew. And for reference, they do show some of the threading on the inside here of this door. There you have it.